Hey people, the weather is so beautiful here in London, and let's go straight into the topic of today's video. I want to talk about mental health, and this is like a mental health awareness video in terms of how black people or people from my own culture or background in Africa, view mental health. And some instances I've came across, such debates and discussions in regards to mental health. First and foremost, I just want to tell you this is a video with just my own lived experience and some of the things that I've read on the internet and researched. I can attest that I've done a vast mental health study on my master's level. So here's a chit chat in terms of how people's perspective and attitude towards mental health from black ethnic minorities. you know I grew up where people do not talk about mental health issues. They don't talk about mental health challenges. When we grew up, even in school, they used to talk about hospitals, and they used to talk about different sectors of like health. But even in biology in secondary school, we did study science, but there was nothing about mental health. So how did I get to know about or realize that mental health can be an issue in life? As I grew up, definitely from a household that was average in terms of economy and income, I came to realize, the stressors and the distresses that come along when being brought up in such average household, the frustrations. And that's when I started paying attention to my feelings and emotions. And sometimes you don't understand what it is all about, especially when you feel unhappy, you feel stressed, you feel demotivated. But as I grew in terms of my education, that's when I go to understand the mental health. But I got to get a clearer picture when I did study a bachelor's degree in social work and social administration. That's when I got like full understanding of mental health. But back to my docent and growing up days, I think things like losing motivation, all those things. I think we used to have like religion. I think it played a big part in terms of how mental health is viewed in my culture. They will tell us go to church, go and pray, and of course, people in church. It's kind of motivating. I think spiritual growth, yeah, is a good thing that has been soothing ever since I was a child. So a spiritual journey has been quite amazing. And right now as an adult, looking back up on my spiritual growth as a child from Sunday school through scripture through school until now, I feel a spiritual growth, a spiritual journey plays a key role in mental health. So, and there are very many debates about how people view mental health back home in my village, in my country, and some of them look at it as a curse that you need deliverance. Those myths, people do not look at the key factors that mental health, is a, the way we tend to our feelings, our emotions, all those things plays a key important role. And my role as a citizen, my role as a person is to empower people, is to create awareness and tell people that it is okay not to be okay, and there is help out there if you feel discouraged, if you feel that you cannot make it. I'm here to encourage you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Go seek help. at least now in different hospitals, in different places. Um, there are there are people that are therapists that there are many ways that we can receive help and support when we feel some type of way. I mean, the mental health support. So go out there and do not feel ashamed. Do not feel that you are labeled for who you are in terms of mental health. I just encourage you to lift your head up and keep going. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Do not be embarrassed. Go seek help. The help is out there, and if you're in different areas, the internet is now a very big thing. Just Google, and I believe people who can't even watch the internet, I believe that at least now they on different media, people talk about mental health. But what I wanted to express is that the shame that comes and the ridicule that comes with people who who experience crisis is very bad. We grew up seeing people tied in chains on the streets, and that is very, very demeaning and horrible and against human rights. So today I just want to encourage people that we can take care of ourselves, of our mental health, and we can heal and be better. Thank you.